So hello and welcome to Science Sunday. I am your host, Annie Wilson, and as always, Tinker and Pucker with me. So, let's get at it. We are still working on Hoag's object, which is this pretty thing. It's called a ring galaxy, and it is super awesome. This image is from the Hubble Space Telescope. The colors are all me. That's what we've been doing these last, oh my gosh, several weeks, probably close to a month. And I've decided that this is going to be our very last day working with this thing. Because, quite frankly, I'd like to move on. Paranor says, note, Hoag's object is not a sandwich. Yes, Puck, I see you standing in the corner. He's like, if I stand here long enough, somebody will throw Cheerios. Side note, if you donate bits, the dogs get Cheerios rained on them. Cheerios is not a proud sponsor of this stream. I kind of wish they were. So, back to Hoag's object. It is a ring galaxy. It is gorgeous. The coloration is all of what I've done stumbling through Photoshop. But I'm kind of... My dog is so weird. I am so sorry. But yeah, I'm ready to move on to something else. So I didn't realize last time, but this turned out kind of purple. And you know what? I don't care. I don't care. Because my entire goal was to have this outer ring be a different color than the center thing. And I actually pulled up some of the older files so we can actually look to see how things have progressed. So I think the oldest file I have up is from July. Yeah, I know it's not zoomed in. But you can see, you know, there's a very hint of blue. It's not very black. It looks ugly. It's terrible. And that's not the next one. So that's the current one. And then this one is from about a month ago, where all sorts of craziness was going on. It's more black, but everything else is just kind of weird looking. So there's that. And again, here's our current picture. And then this one is, I think, what I started with the previous week. It says the 9th. And here we have the nice wispy clouds and the center object, which looks a lot like, structurally wise, what we're working with now. This just has color, so hooray! So today's goal is I'd eventually like to crop down because we don't need the other 2 panels of the CCD. And this is an older picture, and I forget the exact reason why it's this weird L shape, but it's this weird L shape. Have some Cheerios, buddy. The streaky lines are that you see here, 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 here are cosmic ray hits. I could edit them out. Like the one out here would be easy, but the ones that are closer, that gets a little more tricky. And that can be very time consuming, and I don't wanna, so we're not gonna. We're just gonna, yeah. So I'm not sure if I can crop all 3 layers at the same time, but I guess we're gonna find out. Because I'd really, really like to make what I'm working with a lot smaller. So pull up the crop tool. Hey, there we go. I'm going to turn it. And we're going to bring this down a little. Bring this in a little. This is probably one of the easiest things I've done so far. And done. I forget how to tell it I'm done. Let's hit enter. There we go. So yeah, there's our pretty cropped picture. Oh, I see how it is. You're going to come around to this side of me because I'm not throwing you Cheerios. Get in the corner. Get in the corner. There you go. Goofy dog. So, alright, this makes everything a whole lot easier to work with. For giggles, I'm gonna go through and... Why is it telling me no there? I'm gonna go through again and just adjust everything. Which I know seems silly, because I was like, I'm happy with this, but no, we got rid of a lot of extra data, which we probably should have done with from the jump, but that's okay. These things happen. So, that actually made it more blue. It brought up a lot of this extra stuff. Oh, I see what happens. Hey, Uncle Bill! I see what happens when I hit auto. Hmm. Hey, Astro YYZ! So I think what I really want to do today is get rid of all this noise. Because a lot of it is noise. Ooh, you went to a star party last night? Tell us about the star party. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. I want to know about the star party. Do it, do it, do it, do it, do it. Oh, crap. How do I reset it to default? Oh, wait. That works. Oh, there's no party parrot? It's okay. I meant to get around to looking at some of the art installations for Nuit Blanche afterwards, since it ran all night, but I was tired. Nuit Blanche? White Night? Look at all my elementary French going on right there. I shouldn't say elementary, it's probably closer to basic. Alright. That did indeed reduce the noise. But I wonder if... Oh my goodness. An urban star party? That seems kind of weird, but I know they happen. Oh, okay, this is just doing stuff on the green layer. It's like, what is happening? I want to reduce the green speckles. This is the way to do it. Cool. So that was the dust and scratches. Now we're going to go to the blue copy. Actually, let's do red first because I see a lot of red. I know of a dude that has a telescope mounted on a bike, if you can believe it. And goes out and I guess gets people to look at the moon. Yeah, let's leave this at like 10 pixels. You guys may not be able to see on the stream the difference that this makes, but it makes a bit of a difference. It's definitely turning the red down. So does whiskey, but all I have is coffee, in response to Astro YYZ saying, coffee sounds amazing right about now. Yeah, I drank all my coffee before we started. You know, I kind of like this dust and scratches filter. Alright, so that's group. Why is this vibrance not turned on? There we go. So that was red, and now we're left with blue. I'm going to be kind of disappointed if this ends up being a super short stream, because I'm like, well, I did the dust and scratches thing, and it looks better. Hey, hey, hey! Sorry about that. No action incoming. My partner already surprised me. Live action shot! No, partner already surprised me. It was like 12:40. So my computer's right in front of my porch window. So I see somebody come across the porch and go to the door. And I'm like, oh no, I am not answering the door today. Door opens, so like, okay, good. You know, it's got to be my partner. Comes inside, thrusts my leftover pizza at me from last night, runs upstairs. I'm like, are you a ghost? No. Runs, comes back downstairs, has his gym clothes, goes back out the door, and goes back to work. I'm like, you're a ghost right now. Like, so that whole thing was weird. Like, you're totally just a ghost right now. Hey, Puck. Why does it only let me... Yes, you. Oh. Whatever that did was too much. Yes, you. Yeah, I know, right? And be like, oh, I was totally expecting you to eat my pizza. And here he is, just all, hey, take this. I'm like, okay. Alright, we don't want it quite that bad. Hey, don't do it, Puck. So... I don't think dust and scratches is maybe the way to go here. Like, it looks a little better. Make an exclusion mask of the streaks and remove them. Of the outer ones, yeah, I probably could. Of the ones that cross the ring, I have seen them use the healing brush and do it that way. So that's, and part of me is like, I could obsess over the healing brush, and I don't know if I want to. I think so. Just for giggles. Compare all that. Actually like that. I made it look a whole lot better. Yeah, and like I did Photoshop. I took a Photoshop class like way back in the day when I went to college the first time, and there's so much that I've just essentially forgotten. Part of me is like, I wish I could just do the one dust and scratches layer, because it almost looks like I really only needed to do the green for dust and scratches. And the other two, I don't really add anything. So I think I'm just going to leave it with the green dust and scratches, because that really made it better. Yeah, it's... I could maybe clone out here. This one I could probably just erase. So, I don't know. Alright, so I hate to do this to you, especially since I'm in the middle of the stream, but I need to run real quick because the coffee's catching up to me. So everything's okay. No one needs to call 911. I'm gonna mute my mic and I will be back in like hopefully a couple minutes. I am so sorry. So hopefully the dogs will keep you entertained. Oh god, don't even joke about that, Paranor. No. I will be back. Everything's okay, I promise. Okay, I'm back. Ugh, ugh, ugh. So yeah, thank you for your patience. And the comments while I was gone are amusing, so I'm going to take a minute to look at those. Well, I'm glad that, someone was able to go get food. Oh, mac and cheese with bacon sounds good. Puck, they're saying you didn't lick the lens. You're like, yeah, because there's no food on it, Mama. Hey, get in the corner. Come on, get in the corner. That's going to end up being your new trick. Get in the corner. All right, so yes. Where were we? Ugh. We were making this pretty. Making it pretty. We were talking about clone stamping out the cosmic ray streaks, which, as I was saying before, I am lazy. And I don't think there's a voice. I can't see anyone. Hi, Zachy Man. So yeah, hi. You should be able to see a dog. Hey, Puck, sit. Come on, sit. Yeah, sit. That's not what I asked for, and you know it. So hi, Zachy Man. Welcome. You must be new here. There's a voice, but you can't see me. You get dogs instead. The reasons for this are complex and yet simple. My dogs are much better to look at than me right now. So, yeah, thank you. That's Puck. He's an American Eskimo. Are you going to do a trick? Can you sit? There you go. Now speak. Come on. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Speak. Tell Zackerman hi. Speak. Come on. There you go. Again. Speak. He's like, all right, just give me my treat. Yeah, we are processing Hoag's object, Ring Galaxy. And yeah. Yeah. I kind of do enjoy having the doggo cam. But as I did say earlier, it looks like I will be getting a webcam. And and an actual proper mic. So that will be a thing. And apparently I have to buy a blue screen. You know. The little life things. Hey, why y'all? That's not where you go for treats. Puck came around behind me and was sitting beside me. Yeah, you're cute right there, but that's not where you get treats. So, yeah. Hoag's object, Ring Galaxy, making it pretty. I did the dust and scratches filter for the green layer, which you probably can't see like a drastic difference between the two when I flip between them, but there's a difference, trust me. On my screen, it looks like, hey, there's a Tinkerbutt. It looks like it's a little fuzzy and then, or a little noisy and then just kind of fuzzy. So, and I tried it with the other layers and it didn't make nearly as dramatic as a difference. So we're just gonna move on to a different filter. So what filter should we move on to, Puck? Do it on the blue layer? Let's do it on the blue layer. So noise. I know you can't see the things. If dogs had that tech, meaning dogs inner voice channeled through alien tech, meaning my voice, they stole it from the cats. Funny story. My cat sounds like my cat cries incessantly. And oh, that blurs out way too many details. He cries when he wants food. You know, as you do. And he sounds like a baby when he cries. Like, I've actually had people say, like, where's the infant? Like, there is no infant. It's the cat. He's lying to you. He's lying to you. There is no baby. He just wants fed. So, Fendering says, just to be extra sassy today, ideally you'd like to have at least 2 images of Hoags with different cosmic ray pollution and then combine them to create a difference mask to knock out the cosmic rays from one image. Then touch-ups with a clone tool are much easier. These are things I will have to remember for the future. Because we are taking, you know, different images. Well. Hey, 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 hey. There's nobody there. Nobody. I'm worried about using this tool that it'll make everything look. Whoa, hello. I know you can't see the details. Hey. You're barking and not looking cute. Get in the corner. What? Yeah. Sit right there. Sit. Come on. Sit. Right. I have too much stuff in the way. You can't see where my hand is. All right, speak. Come on, speak. Do you have alien technology that you stole from cats? Do you? Do you? Well, you do. You do have alien technology. No, you don't. He's like, are you just going to toss the Cheerio, Mom? All right, get in the corner. Yeah. He's a good boy. All right, so... Sharpen details. Let's knock that down to... That just looks weird. Why are you over here? We've had this talk. You don't get more treats by sitting over by me. You get more attention. Up, 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 up. It's an elusive tinker. It's an elusive tinker. All right, so... I'm not digging this general remove noise thing. It removes the noise, but it makes everything look weird. So we're not going to use that. Hendring says, thinking about things I had to do while I was doing commercial CGI that makes me PTSD a bit. Oh my gosh. I've heard horror stories about commercial CGI, and I'm not sure how I feel about it. Oh, look at you, Buck. Yes, look at you. Convert for smart filters? Nah. You can't see the folders I'm going through. Or not the folders, but the menu. Despeckle? What does despeckle do? Not much. My medical file says I can't work on phones. Many years of phone tech support from dial-up onwards. Oh my. I just turned into the family tech support. Be like, oh yeah, Annie knows computers. I was like, I have a sibling who's also good with this. Why y'all calling me? What was so bad about DSL when it launched? Was it really that bad? Oh. Oh. Yeah, I guess the patchwork systems would do it. I'd be annoyed too. I'm not really liking any other filter. Well, that makes sense for new tech, for everything to be piecemeal. Or, just how big companies do things sometimes. Like, oh, it works for us in our perfect laboratory where there's no noise. Like, plus you're adding like a whole nother signal on top of a phone signal. DSL was neat. Well, is neat because I know it's still used in some places. Did it get stuck under the door in the corner? It must have. But, because you could talk on the phone while using the thing. Yeah. Yeah, but you could still, instead of the phone, or instead of the modem tying up the phone line, you could actually, like, use it. Like, to me, that was neat. Because I remember just dial up. Just dial up. We don't want to sharpen. The buzzer system was on phones? Astro YYZ asks, Annie, do you go into this process thinking about how you want to look at the end, or do you just try different things and go with that? With this particular image, I do know what I wanted it to look at the end, and we're pretty much there. We really are. I know I wanted the center bit to not be the same color as the ring, and I wanted there to be some definite black behind it. In a perfect world, and I know I can do this just by using tools and whatnot, I'd get rid of all of this extra noise. But I kind of like all of this extra noise. To me, I actually like, because even though it's not quote unquote the real image, it's representative of what came down from the telescope. It's not perfect. I still find myself, because I've gotten so used to the fact that telescope data is black and white, that I've forgotten that this isn't something, I shouldn't say black and white, that telescope data is grayscale, to be more accurate. That I've forgotten that most people don't know that. I had to explain to my sister the that all the Hubble images that she's seen through her entire life and that her son has seen and now her daughter's starting to see, like, those aren't quote unquote real color images. That's not the data that comes down from the telescope. And it's just grayscale is more accurate. We can add filters to, do what we want to do. So to me, this is more along the lines of what I want it to look like. This is not going to be a this is not going to be posted in a museum anywhere. This is not going to be posted as like the definitive image of Hoag's object. I might have it printed out and, I could see myself printing this out and framing it in my own house. But I'm okay with the cosmic ray streaks. I'm okay with whatever these splotches are. Like, I strongly suspect that they're stars. And yeah, I could try to tweak them and make them look white instead of, purpley. And I'm sure they're not entirely aligned properly. And I'm okay with that. I made this. Yeah, Paranor, that's totally what happened with my sister. Was that, hey, these images you've seen are really grayscale that have had color applied. They're like, what? And yeah. So Fenring, yeah, thanks. I don't know. I could play with the soft masks and the colors and so forth and so on. But I like it. Thank you. Oh yeah, personal cameras, yeah, the different levels and everything. It's literally all about light and filters. Photography started off as, black and white. And I think first they were hand tinted. And then somehow we got the idea of how to add color, and the technology is amazing. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. It's all pretty cool. So, yeah, I think I'm going to save this. I think we're done with this image. It's about where I want it. I'm happy with it. I think it's great for a first attempt without following a tutorial, because this really was the first attempt where I wasn't following a tutorial. Oh, hand painted with radioactive paint? That just reminds me of, the women that hand painted numbers onto watch faces and had to wet the brushes with their mouths and ended up with cancer. Hey, 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 hey. Are you done? No, no. Hey, come here and I'll give you Cheerios. Get in the corner. That's going to be your new trick, is just get in the corner. I'm going to get mad at you, and then I'm going to tell you, Puck, just get in the corner. So, I found my list from forever and a half ago of objects that I should do, and the ones that have big arrows on them are Hoag's object, M104, and Cartwheel Galaxy. So, since we have time, let me see. Oh, that's why there's somebody outside. Yeah, I know. I hear them too. Do. just pull up images of M104. Oh, it's a Sombrero Galaxy. Oh, wow. Let's see, put this in studio mode and see if I can flip over to Firefox. All right, yeah, there we go. So M104 was also on the list, and that is the Sombrero Galaxy. And then there was the Cartwheel, which also has a lot of this weird stuff going on. That also looks like a ring galaxy. And you wanna know what? Ole! This is paranoia about M104. Part of me is like, we just did a ring galaxy. The other part of me is like, this is actually pretty neat, the Cartwheel. And I also had some planets on here. Just planets in general. And I haven't done any planets yet. Yeah, that is totally 3 galaxies in the same lenticular galaxy. What's it? Oh. I keep learning about all the different size all the different galaxies. I was like, it's just an irregular. I'm like, no, there's more. Yeah. This apparently is 3 galaxies in the same FOV. Oh, look. All right. It's got the Chandra data. It's got Galaxy Ultraviolet. It's got the Hubble Visible, and it's got the Spitzer Infrared. Lentil shaped, I guess. Let's go back. It says lenticular. Remain considerable amount of dust in their disks. There's little to no gas, and thus are considered deficient. Yeah. So very little ongoing. Oh, here's another lenticular galaxy. That's just odd. Oh, excuse me. Weird, but cool. Weird, but cool. So yeah, no, I think we're gonna do... I apparently have to hit back a lot. I think we are gonna do the Cartwheel Galaxy next. And we'll go through the whole process of, locating the files, because I actually like the idea that there's all of this data. And that's kind of... I wonder where the green came from. It shows up in the ultraviolet, the infrared, and the visible. Yeah. I really like the idea that there's a lot of data for this one. I'll be, as Astro YYZ says, so much meat in that sandwich. And I think it'll be challenging, but I think it'll turn out neat. So yeah, I kind of want to do it. I think this is what we're going to do next. And there's no dog for me to... I know, right? So many layers. Hey, get in the corner. Sit, right there. Sit. Hey, Puck. Sit. See? Was that so hard? Shrek is love, Shrek is life. Alright, so an Astro YYZ says, do a planet after this one. That might not be for like a couple months. Part of me is like, maybe I should do a planet before this? But I'm afraid that I'll forget everything I've learned. So, yeah. Yeah. I think we're totally doing a planet after the cartwheel. So hey Puck. Sit. Speak. Arr. Arr. Spin the cartwheel, then tackle the planet. That does sound like a plan, doesn't it? Huh? Does it sound like a plan, Puck? Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. What? Maybe? Sit. Speak. That's not a speak, that's a down. You're like, I'm gonna look cute and you're gonna throw Cheerios at me, like you always do, Mom. So, cool. Yay! We know what we're going to do next. Tinker's like, you gonna slide me some treats, Mom? Hey, Puck. Come here. Come here. Come here, Puck. Tinker. Go. Tinker, go. Go. Tinker, go. Go. Go, Tink. She's like, why am I going? Go. Get in the crate, Puck. Nope, go. It's all you. It's all you. We don't get enough Tinker time. Tinker doesn't do as many neat tricks as Puck does. Do you know how difficult it is to train a dachshund? Puck was like a pleasant surprise compared to her. Hey, can you sit? She's like, can you throw some more Cheerios? She started to. Alright, it's the thought that counts with you, Tink. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here because we've decided what we're going to do. And now I'm just, you know, torturing my dogs with Cheerios. And Puck is laying in the crate very, very upset by the fact that he can't join Tinker. Stand, flatten, roll like a log. Yeah, he has a very limited repertoire of tricks, and he will go through all of them to get treats. So yeah, we're totally gonna wrap it up here. Hooray! And I'm just messing with things because I don't have my things organized like I should. Transition. A tink wrap. Nom nom nom. So yeah, we're totally gonna wrap it up here. Tink. I feel like I'm repeating myself just because I am. And so yeah, thank you all for tuning in and watching and being super patient with me. Thank you for enjoying the doggos. I'm glad I was able to get both of them on camera today. Hooray! And yeah, I will see you all next time. So, bye!